What? As a parent, could you not believe you had to explain to another parent? My neighbor Jenny called CPS on me because my 7-year-old was playing outside alone for 20 minutes while I showered. I was still in my bathrobe when the caseworker knocked. She looked embarrassed, explaining that someone reported severe child abandonment with photographic evidence. Ma'am, I have pictures of your son riding his bike unsupervised, she said, showing me Jenny's photos on her phone. The caller was very concerned. I stared at the images of my kid happily riding around our fenced backyard. That's our yard, with a 6-foot fence and security cameras. Before she could respond, Jenny appeared on my porch like she'd been waiting in the bushes. Thank God you're here. I've been documenting this negligence for weeks. The caseworker looked between us, confused. Negligence? She leaves that poor child alone constantly. Yesterday, he was outside for 30 whole minutes. Jenny pulled out her phone. I have timestamps. I rubbed my temples. I was showering. He was in our locked yard. Anything could happen in 30 minutes, Jenny shrieked. Kidnappers could climb the fence. Wild animals could attack. He could fall off his bike and break his neck and bleed to death before anyone found him. The caseworker's eyebrows shot up. Ma'am, that's quite specific. Jenny was just getting started. I protect my daughter 24/7 and she's perfectly safe. That's what real parents do. Your daughter is 12 and still can't cross the street alone, I pointed out. Jenny's face turned crimson. That's called responsible parenting. Cars kill thousands of children every year. She also asked me last week if batteries have calories because you told her she couldn't touch them without supervision, I continued. The caseworker blinked slowly like she was processing something unbelievable. And she doesn't know how to make a sandwich because Jenny thinks butter knives are weapons of mass destruction. Kitchen knives are dangerous, Jenny screamed. The emergency room sees knife accidents constantly. I'm not risking my baby's life for your toxic independence nonsense. The caseworker held up her hand. Ma'am, how old did you say your daughter was? 12, Jenny said proudly. And she's never been hurt because I actually watch her. She can't make a sandwich at 12 or tie her shoes, I added. Jenny does everything for her because apparently shoelaces are strangulation hazards. Jenny started hyperventilating. You people don't understand. The world is full of dangers. Child predators are everywhere. Accidents happen in seconds. One moment of freedom could destroy everything. The caseworker was taking notes now, but not about me. Ma'am, have you considered therapy for anxiety? I'm not anxious, I'm realistic. Statistics show that children die from the caseworker interrupted. Statistics show that overprotected children develop severe anxiety disorders and struggle with basic life skills well into adulthood. This child appears healthy, confident, and age-appropriately independent. Jenny's mouth fell open like a fish gasping for air. The caseworker turned to me. Your parenting is completely normal. In fact, it's recommended by child development experts. She closed her folder and looked back at Jenny. Ma'am, calling CPS because a child plays in his own yard is a misuse of emergency services. If you continue making false reports, there could be legal consequences. Jenny stood there sputtering as the caseworker walked away. 2 weeks later, Jenny's husband knocked on my door looking exhausted. My wife wanted me to ask, our daughter had a complete panic attack at McDonald's yesterday because the cashier asked what she wanted to order. She couldn't speak, just started crying and ran to the bathroom. He rubbed his face. The manager had to call me because she was hyperventilating in the bathroom stall, convinced the cashier was going to hurt her. A 17-year-old kid asking about French fries. Jenny's been homeschooling her since kindergarten because public schools are too dangerous. But now our daughter can't handle basic human interaction. She's terrified of everything. He paused, looking defeated. The pediatrician said she has severe agoraphobia and social anxiety, all because we thought we were protecting her. How do you teach a 12-year-old to function like a normal human being when you've spent her entire life telling her the world is too dangerous to exist in? How do you undo 12 years of fear? I invited him in for coffee. Some conversations take hours. Meanwhile, my son just learned to cook scrambled eggs. He's 7 and proud as hell.